Listen, bro, if you want to become really successful, if you want to become the top 1% and make a lot of money in your life, you have to have a bigger ego. And you've probably been told your entire life by family, friends, everyone in your surrounding that ego is a bad thing and that people with a big ego are not good people to be around. But I'm here to tell you that having an ego is by far the most powerful thing that's going to allow you to achieve more in your life. And I would even go as far as to say that you have to have a big ego to actually go further. And I'm saying this as someone who myself was really insecure in the past. I had a really small ego and I was living with my parents back in Sweden 2 years ago, dead broke, making no money at all, because of this very reason I'm going to explain to you in this video. And when I made this shift, when I started actually having a bigger ego and implemented some of the stuff I'm going to share with you in this video, I was able to really change my life in a very short amount of time. I was able to grow a lot of confidence, conviction in like how I speak, grow certainty, and make way more money and achieve way more freedom as well. So if you can follow this simple framework I'm going to explain to you in this video, I promise you can do the same thing yourself. You can change your life very, very quickly by just having more belief in yourself, having a bigger ego. And this process I'm going to share with you is exactly how you can achieve that. So first off, we need to kind of understand the reason why most people believe that having an ego is bad. Because during my childhood at least, and probably for you as well, like your parents and people around you are constantly telling us like these people that have a huge ego, people that seem super, super confident, that's a bad thing. Because usually some people are confident, people have a big ego, it makes other people around them a bit like insecure, you know. If you hang out with someone and they have a huge amount of confidence and you're kind of a bit insecure about yourself, it usually makes you more insecure about yourself, which then gives you like these negative emotions, and you start kind of like portraying those negative emotions on this person. You start believing and creating the belief for yourself that ego is bad. But the thing you need to understand is like most people, they never achieve success in their life because of one simple reason. There's people that have worse genetics, worse like circumstances to like achieve success, that still make more money or achieve better things in their life than other people because they simply believe that it's possible. Success and like achieving a good amount of things in your life just comes down to you in the first place believing that it's possible. If you look at like athletes, for example, you look at like Kobe Bryant or like Michael Jordan, people like that, there's other people in basketball that have better genetics than them. But those people never get to the level of Kobe Bryant or like Michael Jordan because they don't have the belief that they can get there. And that is what prevents them. Because like you can be the best personality, you can have like the perfect physique and the perfect like circumstances to become a millionaire, but if you don't actually believe that you can get there, it's never gonna happen. And that's where ego comes into the picture. That's why this is so important, because like if you actually have, I wouldn't even call this just like ego, it's more about like self-belief and just like having that conviction that you can achieve more. And you almost have to become a bit kind of like delusional. You have to kind of almost like brainwash yourself into believing that you can achieve more, which is again where this comes down to your ego. Because like I would never have gotten to a point where at 21 years old I left my hometown, got my own apartment, making over 10K a month and achieving freedom if I didn't believe it was possible. And you're never gonna change your life, you're never gonna become a millionaire and achieve freedom and start traveling and like have an amazing life unless you believe that you're actually worthy of achieving that. And that just comes down to you creating the belief in your own head that you can achieve it, and then you will be able to go and get it. This is like in terms of how to actually do this and like how to actually develop this conviction and develop this ego and like develop the belief that you can do more. It's a very hard thing. That's why most people struggle to get there, because they say that they want to achieve more things, but when it comes to actually taking action on it and when it comes to actually like doing what it's required to get there, they don't truly believe in themselves. They don't have the true like belief that they are worthy of achieving more, and that's why they never actually commit to achieving their goals. Because like imagine yourself, if you think that maybe you can become a millionaire, maybe you can become the best athlete ever in your sport, if you think that's maybe the case, but you're not sure about it, you're not 100% like convinced that that's something you can actually achieve, then you're not going to do the actions, you're not going to take the actions required to achieve the result. You have to believe that it's possible first, and then you're able to do it. So how do we create this belief? It's pretty simple. Like I don't know what you need to do to create that certainty. You just need to prove to yourself that you're someone who's able to do more. You just need to start doing things to show to yourself unconsciously that you're someone who's able to commit to your word and achieve the things that you set out to achieve. So to give an example, like what you can start off doing is literally small things. What I've been doing, like that's why a lot of people, when they get into like self-development, you start like waking up early. You start doing cold showers, things like that. It's like, it's not gonna make you more money necessarily, but it's gonna create that conviction inside of you. If you set up the goal that you're gonna be waking up at 5 a.m., taking a cold shower for the next week, and you do that every single day, that will create conviction for yourself. It will show to yourself like, oh shit, like I set out this goal and I actually do it as well. And you start stacking these like small wins, and then you do harder things. You start learning like maybe how to start making money online. You start documenting your journey and start making content online. You start making money from that, or you start learning like a high income skill like sales or something else. Start making money from that, and you start stacking these wins. You basically live in uncertainty, and you prove to yourself that you are able to figure yourself out. That's exactly what I did. Like I was really miserable, living with my parents back in Sweden, didn't know what I was gonna do. I was trying different business models, like failed with that for a long time. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I knew I wanted to become an entrepreneur and achieve more, but I wasn't like sure how I was gonna get there. I was like, what the fuck can I do to just like figure this out and like create the freedom that I want? And I was really stuck there, living with the same people, hearing the same like talk every single day, surrounded with my parents, surrounded with the same friends that had the same beliefs, that was just rubbing off on me. And the way I was able to change that was just like breaking out and just like stepping into complete uncertainty, moving abroad, stepping into a brand new sales job at the time, starting to document my journey, and like just stepping in and doing things I wasn't sure if it was gonna work out. And I just had like the belief in myself that like I'll be able to figure it out, because up until this point, every single goal that I've set out, I've been able to take action, I've been able to fulfill on as well. So I had a conviction to a certain extent, but then I stepped into uncertainty. And as I went, I just like figured stuff out. I met the right people when I was here. I started the right business opportunities. I just kind of followed the flow, and that built on that certainty. So now I know that like if I step into something new, if I move somewhere that I've never been before, if I start a new business, I can figure it out. I've proven that myself. And you can do the exact same thing by starting off at a low level, starting to do small things, stacking wins. And again, you just need to be brainwashing yourself. Like just put all of your focus and like your energy and just like convince yourself that you can achieve what you want to achieve. Because again, like no one in your surrounding will believe in you more than you believe in yourself. People in your surroundings, always people are going to be hating on you. You will have friends, family, other people that have beliefs that what you're trying to achieve isn't possible, which means that you need to be so fucking strong in your belief that you can achieve these things for you to be able to push through and actually have, it's almost like you're going against like everyone, this is your friends, your family, everyone else that has beliefs that are contrary to what you believe. And you have to be so strong in what you believe to push through all that stuff and just keep going, no matter what other people say and no matter what like other people in your surrounding believe and things like that. So take action on this stuff. Like realize that nothing in your life will ever change unless you start building the conviction in yourself. And I see so many people I speak with, and you're watching this right now probably. If you're still watching this, you're probably in a position right now where you want to achieve more, but you don't know how to actually get there. Maybe you don't even believe it's possible for yourself, with the circumstances you're in and things like that. I'm here to tell you, like, you can achieve whatever the fuck you want if you just believe that it's possible. And then once you believe it, your actions will align and you will start seeing results as well. And this is stuff we talked about this as well inside of my community, where you can get my mentorship and also my mentor that helped me to get into sales, and also like when it comes to documenting my journey on YouTube and starting to make money from this stuff as well. So if you're interested in that and like getting some more like hands-on kind of mentorship and like being part of a community of like-minded people, you can click the link in the bio and join that, and I'll be able to help you out on your journey. So, and if you're not interested in that, no worries at all. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of content. Comment what you think down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always in the next video. So I'll see you then. Take care in the meantime. Ciao.